Welcome guys, thanks for checking out this video. So I'm here to cover another game that has been published by pixelheart. Now if you're wondering why I've been covering a couple of games by this company, because they managed to put me on their press release, which I'm very grateful, and they're a pretty awesome website and they do support the retro gaming community by supplying new games for the older gaming consoles and also the up and current games. So in this video we're going to be looking at the new release called Shing. Now this game has actually been out for a while and been available for download for the PlayStation 4, the Nintendo Switch and the Xbox One. When it actually got originally released, it had a bit of a mixed review, but also it has been well praised as well. Now since then there have been some decent updates, and also there has been the PlayStation 5 update release as well. So that is what we're going to be covering in this video, both the PlayStation 5 version and the PlayStation 4 version. Now this game has been developed by a game company called Mass Creation. Now this is going to be my first experience of one of their titles, and they have done a couple before and they are released on Steam and the PlayStation 4. This one is going to be titled a 2.0 beat 'em up style, so I'm very excited to jump into this. This is one of my favourite genres of games. So I'm going to jump through a quick review on this release, and perhaps at the end of the video you may want to go and try and pick it up yourself. There has been some great deals on the digital version, but the physical version is up and coming, and I will actually cover their versions of release as well towards the end of the video. After being presented with some nice animation, Shing is an immersive beat 'em up that is beautifully presented, with an interesting control system if you wish to choose. You first have the choice of two characters to select from at the beginning of the game. The other two you see here, you actually unlock them as you progress through the story. Each character that you see has 4 unlockable costumes as you progress through the game. The control screen can be selected from a traditional style or an alternative, making the R3 button actually as you move the stick as the angle of attack. I'm going to stick with the traditional way because I don't think you should fix something that isn't broken. I have to admit I wasn't expecting much from this game, as it did have a stealthy release. I didn't come across this game much at all, even as beat 'em ups are quite popular at the time of making this video. I was genuinely surprised with this title. It is trying something new and it's a lot of fun with some great gameplay. That launch combo and counter attack got quickly addictive. I found it has a fresh take on the genre with this arcade style hack and slash that has a very interesting control scheme if you wish to go down that route. The title serves as a decent distraction with your friends and opens up some further decent gameplay with this 4-player co-op mode. This is when you are seeing the PlayStation 4 version, as with the PlayStation 5 I've only got that one controller, but you can use the PlayStation 5 controller as a PlayStation 4 with the PlayStation 4 version. Why can't Sony just let you play PlayStation 5 games with a PlayStation 4 controller that don't utilize the control features? It's just quite annoying. With the PlayStation 5 version, you do get the game running at 4K 60 FPS. That does polish the game that little extra that makes the game pop out.
Want something fun? Do it yourself.
The PS4's version does run at 1080p 60 FPS, so the jump isn't that great, and the PlayStation 4 version does hold up really well. No frame dips were experienced, probably because of its recent updates. And of course, because how this game is captured at 1080p from the PS5, you won't actually see in this video itself the actual visual benefits. Of course, the PlayStation 5 features are there with this quicker loading and quick boot selection from the PlayStation menu. And the upgrade is completely free. As a quick rundown of its story, you play as a companion or a guardian of the Starseed, which is like the source of all the essence and the bedrock of all the civilization, as part of one of these safeguards.
So, can you open the door?
No.
Just gonna sit there?
Yes.
You don't know how to open it, do you?
The lock's a bit unintuitive.
With this light humour throughout the game, it really adds that extra enjoyment. Yet again, here we have a weird take on the West Country accent. And of course, what is a beat 'em up without a angry Scot?
You call this a siege? I call it Tuesday. Glory!
Always the Scots representing the Celtic people in video games. Oh wait, yeah, we have this guy.
Gonna be fun!
Keep together. We can do this.
Throughout the levels, you encounter some fun challenges that test your skills. And I really enjoy how you actually get to know the characters even further when you go for your little breaks and interact with them individually. It reminds me of that great RPG hit Grandeur 1 when you chill at a camp and have a bit of a chinwag with individual characters, hit that save point and then you set off to your next part of your adventure.
Yokai. Yokai at the gates. That's our cue.
We've been having some great nostalgic releases recently, as well as some big hitters, which has overshadowed this release and left it quite silent, as well as from its original state of release with some minor complaints with slowdowns on the Switch and PlayStation 4 didn't give that impact that we should not recognize this game as from today. With this update and this PlayStation 5 upgrade, I personally have not encountered any forms of dips or bugs throughout my gameplay experience. The art style, combat and humour make it a very entertaining experience. Well, it's got to be said, this game is pretty awesome. I've been enjoying this title very much. So thanks again to Pixelheart for sending me a downloadable code to actually do a review for you guys. So if you're a fan of beat 'em ups, this is kind of heading in the right direction. I've been loving and playing a lot of Streets of Rage 4, so this is quite a nice type of same style of game to jump from. And I wish all the best to Massacration and Pixelheart for actually getting the physical version on their store and making it available for us guys. So now let's head over to Pixelheart website and see what versions that they got available for us. So let's move this mic a little bit closer so I'm not actually getting all too distant from the mic when I'm speaking. Using my trusty mouse that I've had for years. Cost me about a couple of £. I've had it for about 10-15 years. So here we are. We got the standard version that's available for us. So it's going to basically just be a normal box in a European style, which is basically the same, and all these games will be available for any region consoles because the PlayStation 4 allows you to play any region game, so that's something pretty awesome. So this actual physical version is limited to 2,000 number copies, and of course it has the certificate of authenticity of the official game by Pixelheart and Just for Games. And there are 1,000 only available on their website, so we may be able to get this game elsewhere, but half of the availability are from Pixelheart. Oh man, those sirens. Now this is their limited edition for the PlayStation 4. So let's have a closer look. It's in a steely. I have a weakness to steelies, and that does look really nice. So unfortunately I haven't got them in my hand to show you guys, but the release date is coming up shortly. Now this one is limited to 500 copies, and they actually are numbered individually, and 250 of them are available on their website. So it's up for pre-order now, and it's up for schedule releasing very soon to when I actually release this video. So it comes with a standard game box, but that does look like a steely, and it says a 1 future pack. Not too sure what that says or what that means. 1 future pack, not too sure. So there might be something else included, but the only pictures that are available to us is that actual case. So let's head over to the Switch version. So you have the standard edition that you always get, and of course you got that style of Switch case, and again it might be a steely. This one is actually limited to 1,000 copies, and 500 of them are available on the Pixelheart website. So a great game that does deserve a physical release, and hopefully I may be able to pick one up sometime in the future. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, if you liked it, hit that button. If you want to help and support, click subscribe, leave your comments below, and I catch you lot on the next video.